March 9th, 1945. Just after midnight, over the Pacific Ocean, east of Honshu. The engine noise comes first. A deep, steady thunder that doesn't belong to the night. Inside the cockpit of a B-29 Superfortress, red instrument lights glow softly against metal and sweat. The aircraft shudders as it climbs, heavy with fuel and bombs, pushing toward an altitude no Japanese pilot believes possible. At 30,000 feet, the air is thin and bitterly cold. Oxygen masks hiss. Frost creeps along the windows. Below, the ocean is a black void, broken only by moonlight rippling across waves. Somewhere far ahead, Tokyo sleeps, factories dark, civilians unaware, fighter squadrons grounded or idling. The imperial capital has heard rumors of American bombers before. High-altitude ghosts, unreachable, exaggerations. Tonight, those rumors are real. You can almost feel the tension inside the aircraft as the navigator leans over his charts, checking the long arc from the Mariana Islands, Tinian, Saipan, Guam. Just months earlier, these islands were battlefields soaked in blood. Now they are something else entirely. Unsinkable aircraft carriers, runways carved from coral, launch pads pointed straight at the heart of Japan. For Major General Curtis LeMay, sitting far away but very much present in every decision made tonight, this flight represents a brutal truth. Japan can no longer be kept at arm's length. The war has crossed an invisible line. The B-29 formation stretches across the sky, silver shapes. The first explosions don't arrive with thunder. They arrive with light. From 30,000 feet, the bombardiers watch as tiny pinpricks flash across the dark grid of Tokyo. A moment later, the fires begin to spread orange veins crawling outward, feeding on tightly packed wooden homes and paper walls. Smoke rises fast, faster than expected, boiling upward until it smears the city into a single bruised shadow. Inside the B-29 seconds, no one cheers. There is only procedure, call-outs, calm voices masking adrenaline. Bombs away. The aircraft lurch upward as thousands of pounds suddenly vanish from its belly. Pilots correct trim. Gunners scan the sky. Somewhere behind them, a tail gunner squints through his sight, tracking a climbing interceptor that still hasn't reached firing range. Below, Japan's capital is waking up to a nightmare no one in uniform had truly prepared for. Civil defense sirens howl late too late. Wardens shout into the streets. Families spill from homes clutching blankets. Children, anything they can carry. They look up and see nothing at first. The bombers are too high, hidden in darkness and cloud. That invisibility is part of the terror. Death falling from a sky that appears empty. In Air Defense Headquarters, officers stare at plotting tables littered with markers that no longer make sense. The Americans are not coming in waves at predictable altitudes. They are not behaving like previous bombers. They are above the ceiling of expectation. Colonel Teruhiko Kobayas. November 24th, 1944. Late morning, 27,000 feet over Tokyo. This time, the city sees them coming. The sun glints off aluminum skins as the first B-29 seconds break through high cloud, contrails stitching the sky into white scars visible for miles. Civilians stop in the streets and stare upward. Factory workers pour out of assembly halls. Even seasoned air defense crews pause, momentarily stunned. Daylight, not reconnaissance, not a probe, an invasion of the sky. Inside the lead Superfortress, the cockpit is bright with sunlight and tension. Captain Howard Lewis keeps his hands light on the yoke as turbulence nudges the aircraft. The altimeter needle holds steady. Pressurization hums. Everything is working exactly as designed. Below, Japanese air defense finally reacts with urgency sharpened by fear. Sirens scream early this time. Searchlights stab uselessly upward, pale and anemic in daylight. Anti-aircraft batteries open fire almost immediately, black bursts climbing toward the formation like desperate fists. But once again, the altitude is wrong. Shells burst below the bombers. Fighters launch in waves, key 44 seconds, key 61 seconds. Even older Zeros pressed into home defense roles they were never meant to fill. Pilots climb hard, throttles wide open, engines screaming as they chase aircraft that seem to hover just beyond reach. You can almost feel the strain inside those cockpits. Oxygen masks biting into faces, frost creeping across instrument panels, hands numb despite gloves. The sky is no L. January 27th, 1945. Early afternoon, over central Honshu. The weather is clear, cruelly clear. From the nose of a B-29 named City of Los Angeles, the bombardier can see everything. Snow-dusted hills, factory complexes etched into valleys, rail lines threading through towns like exposed nerves. There is no cloud cover to hide behind, no darkness to soften what is about to happen. This is intentional. By now, American commanders are no longer testing the B-29. They are exploiting it. The bomber stream arrives in disciplined waves, altitudes stacked, formations precise. The Japanese know the timing now. They know the routes. They know the target priorities. And still, when radar screens light up, there is a hollow feeling in every operations room. Knowing is not the same as stopping. Japanese interceptors launch earlier than ever before. Pilots climb with practiced urgency. Engines tuned to their limits. New tactics are tried, massed head-on attacks. Cannon-only passes. Coordinated climbs meant to overwhelm defensive fire. Desperation breeds innovation. It is not enough. At altitude, physics remains the ultimate enemy. The B-29 cruises, where engines gasp and wings betray their pilots. Even when interceptors reach firing range, their windows of opportunity are measured in seconds. Inside the bombers, crews feel a strange duality, vulnerability and dominance intertwined. Flak bursts closer now, black clouds snapping around wings and fuselages. One shell detonates near a cockpit,